You ever feel like your life's on repeat? Not in the cool Groundhog Day, learn new skills everyday way, but more like spawning into the same glitchy dungeon where the floor's made of molasses. The enemies are all your inner critics, and the soundtrack is just your voice saying, "Why am I like this?" You're not failing, you're looping. Psychologically, we're full of loops, thought spirals, emotional patterns, nervous system reroutes, and they feel like thinking, like planning, like just being cautious. But really, your brain is buffering, trying to keep you safe using ancient code written during a saber-toothed tiger patch update. Every time you try to do something different, apply for the job, text them back, leave the party early, ask for help, your brain goes, "Whoa there, traveler. Let's return to the last checkpoint where nothing bad happened." Ever dot. But here's the thing, safety isn't the same as progress. And these loops, they're not logical, they're just familiar. So today, we're speedrunning the 6 most common psychological loops that keep you stuck in place. And more importantly, how to escape without breaking the whole simulation. Grab your grappling hook. Let's start breaking loops. 1. The shame spiral. You didn't just fail the mission, you are the mission failure. This is the loop that turns a single missed step into a self-worth demolition derby. Let's say you mess up. Normal human error. You forgot the deadline, snapped at a friend, left your mic on during a very not meant for Zoom bathroom break. Embarrassment hits, then guilt. Then your brain whispers, maybe this isn't a one time thing. Maybe this is just who I am. Welcome to the shame spiral, a feedback loop where your actions aren't just mistakes, they're diagnoses. Shame is tricky. It feels like honesty, like you're finally facing the truth, that you suck and everyone knows it. But shame isn't truth. It's just your brain setting your self esteem on fire and calling it a bonfire of insight. And once you believe you're defective, you start acting like it. You pull back. You don't try again. You ghost the opportunity, which, shocker, leads to more failure and the cycle loops. The metaphor, it's like a game where every death gets saved to your character bio. You die once, and the game starts calling you the perpetual loser. Doesn't matter how many bosses you beat, the title sticks, and you start living down to it. How to escape? You don't delete the mistake. You separate it from your identity. Psychologically, this is called self distancing. Instead of, "I'm a failure," you say, "That didn't go well." Your brain wants to tattoo your worst moments onto your core identity. Don't let it. Mistakes are events. You are not an event. Also, try talking to yourself like you're your own favorite NPC, the kind you'd never berate even when they walk into lava. Be gentle, not because you're fragile, but because you've been fighting a boss called shame with no shield equipped. You're not stuck because you failed. You're stuck because you believe the failure meant something about you. 2. The anxiety feedback loop. If I worry hard enough, maybe reality will behave. This one's sneaky. It wears a disguise and a productivity lanyard, a concerned friend face, but underneath it's just fear doing squats. Here's how it works. You feel anxious about something, let's say locking the door, so you check it. Relief. Brain says, "Oh, wow, that worked. Let's do it again forever." Now you've reinforced the habit. The anxiety flares up more because checking made it go away, but only temporarily. It's the same system behind chronic what ifing. What if they hate me? Text them, they reply, relief. Now you're dependent on the reply to feel okay. So your brain learns. Worry equals safety, which is deeply unhelpful. The metaphor, it's like your brain installed a smoke alarm that goes off every time you light a candle. So now you're living in the dark holding a fire extinguisher, trying not to breathe too loud. How to escape? You break the loop by not feeding the anxiety. This doesn't mean you stop worrying. That's like saying just stop the weather. Instead, you interrupt the ritual. Let the worry come. Don't do the thing that gives you fake control, whether it's checking, texting, Googling, or replaying every conversation you've ever had. Let your nervous system ride the wave. No surfboard, just float. Eventually, your brain will go, "Oh, I guess we didn't die." And that's the update it needs. You're not weak for feeling anxious. You're strong if you let that discomfort hang out without rearranging your life around it. 3. The overthinking simulator. You're not analyzing, you're buffering. This loop is a master of disguise. It feels like you're being productive. Like if you just think a little harder, you'll unlock the perfect answer, the perfect move, the perfect words to say. Spoiler, you won't. Because this isn't a simulation that ends, it's a loading screen on a loop. You make a decision, you doubt it, you imagine every bad outcome, you tweak the decision, you're back at the start. It's mental solitaire, but with stakes so low they somehow feel unbearably high. Your brain loves this loop because thinking feels like action, but action feels like risk. So it tricks you into infinite rehearsal, like an actor practicing a monologue for a show that never happens. The metaphor. Imagine you're standing at a fork in the road. One path might have tigers, the other might be fine. You stay at the fork for 6 years running simulations. Meanwhile, the actual tigers die of old age waiting for you to show up. How to escape? Act before you're ready. Not recklessly, not blindly. Just earlier than your brain wants you to. Perfection is a mirage. Clarity comes after movement, not before. Set timers, flip coins, create artificial deadlines. Even a mediocre choice is better than standing still in mental fog. And remind yourself, every thought past version 6.2 is usually just anxiety in a business suit. 4. The learned helplessness prison. Why bother trying when you already know how this ends? At first you fight, you try. You push the door, yank the ropes, re-roll the dice. But nothing changes. The boss fight is rigged. The dice are cursed. The door doesn't budge. So you stop. Not because you're lazy, because your brain has learned through repetition that effort doesn't matter. That trying just equals disappointment. So it's safer not to try at all. This is the loop where the walls aren't real anymore. You just forgot to check if the cell door is still locked. Psychologists first found it in dogs. Zap them with inescapable shocks, and even when escape becomes possible, they don't move. Just whimper and wait. The glitch isn't in their body, it's in the code that says escape isn't real. The metaphor, and you've got admin access, but you're still acting like a guest user. You could delete the bars, but your brain thinks the jail is permanent because it used to be. How to escape? You don't escape with one giant leap, you escape with tiny, stupid wins. Put on socks, make the call, water the plant, and when your brain shrugs and says, "So what?" you say, "So I moved." Small wins are how you retrain the system. They're not proof you're thriving, they're proof you're not frozen. And the second you notice that the door is open, even a crack, that's when the loop starts to break. 5. The perfectionist stalemate. If it can't be flawless, it can't be started. This loop feels noble, like you have standards, and like you're just waiting for the stars to align, the vibe to hit, the time to be right. But let's be honest, you're not waiting for alignment. You're avoiding judgment. You don't want to be seen doing it badly, so you do nothing. Perfectly, you sketch the outline 17 times but never write the first paragraph. You plan the gym schedule but never lift the weight. You brainstorm the startup, polish the logo, color code the spreadsheet, but never hit launch. Because perfectionism isn't high standards, and it's fear wearing a medal. The metaphor? You're standing in front of the boss room, refusing to enter until you've found the mythical sword of no mistakes. Newsflash, it doesn't exist. The boss is always going to laugh at your first hit. How to escape? Ship it ugly. Start small, start wrong, start publicly. Perfectionism dies in motion. When you act before the plan is ready, you teach your brain that mistakes aren't fatal. They're just texture. Set bad version goals, drafts, first tries. Turn the fear of doing it wrong into the challenge of doing it at all. The algorithm rewards movement, not mastery. And when you finally move, when you click upload, send the email, share the draft, you'll feel something weird and quiet and revolutionary. Relief. 6. The nostalgia trap. Back then was better, or at least it feels safer than now. You ever scroll through your memories like they're a highlight reel from a better game? Back when friendships were easier, love felt new, your spine didn't hurt, and the world wasn't on fire yet. But nostalgia isn't memory, it's selective memory, post processed and emotionally color corrected. It edits out the awkward silences, the unpaid bills, the long nights of, what am I doing with my life that you definitely had back then too? But when life feels stuck, your brain gets desperate for contrast, and nothing makes the present feel more unbearable than a past that's been turned into a trailer for a movie that never existed. The metaphor. It's like refusing to play the new expansion because you're still in love with the beta version, bugs and all. But the devs have moved on. You're still running nostalgia.x on hardware that wants to evolve. How to escape? First, and grieve it properly. That version of you, that time, that place, it's gone. And yes, it was real. But clinging to it keeps you from noticing the updates that have already happened. Then, re anchor to now. Not the version of now in your head, the actual, messy, still rendering version around you. Make a new playlist, change your route home. Learn one small skill that your past self never knew. Create memory inputs, not just memory reruns. And most importantly, stop judging your current chapter against one that already had a clean ending. Your brain is not broken, it's just running old code. And now that you've seen the loops, named them, mapped them, decoded their traps, you've already started escaping, not by being perfect, not by fixing yourself, but by finally pressing play.